Hey YouTube, RetroScore35. Hey, it's been a week or so since the last video. Sorry for the little delay, actually. But, you know, I haven't had a lot of great success. I've actually went to a few retail shops and used bookstores that I sometimes find some stuff at. And I hit a lot this week, I'd say. The first stuff I have is not a great deal, but stuff I wanted to add to the collection. It's a lot of PS1 games. And then the later stuff in this video that I found earlier today was really cool and pretty valuable. So I'll get to those and I'll just show you through. I didn't get any video, like I said, in the stores like I usually like to, so I guess that's just what I got to do. But I'll go through a few. I got one NES game. This is one of the thrift shops that I don't usually find a lot at, but I stopped in again. It was just on my way home from work. It's called Puss in Boots, Pierrot's Great Adventure. It was $4. Kind of expensive. I don't like to pay for usually for a game. But I don't have it, so pick that up. I actually picked up a PS2, and I don't even know if this is really worth anything or if I want to do anything with it, but a PS2 iToy for $4. So I don't have any games for it or anything, so I don't even know if I'll use it or plug it in, but I got it. Okay, and then I picked up some PS1 games, and I mean, all the prices were a little high there, but it's for a good cause. It's like a ministry kind of place. So I picked up, this game I already had, but I picked up another copy, Crash Bash for $5. Crash Team Racing for $5. Mortal Kombat Trilogy for $5. And this is not a great game or anything, but it has the inside manual and the box is kind of good. But it's a long box. It's a little loose in it here. It's Gex. And this was only $3. I don't have any long box games, so I wanted that. $3 with the manual, and the game is in good condition. The box seems to fall apart a little bit in this, which I bet you I can just glue back down. But that was $3. This was also $3 and in good condition. Time Crisis. I don't have the gun, but I gotta pick one of those up. I love Time Crisis. I used to love playing that in the arcades. And then lastly from there, for $6, I picked up a game that actually somebody suggested this in my 50 subscriber contest, so I picked it up. It was $6 and it's Oddworld. So I'm excited to try that one out. Whatever, $6, but pretty cool for a double disc game. Okay, and then a couple days ago, I went and picked up some manuals at a retail shop downtown. I picked up a bunch of manuals here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 manuals, and they gave them to me for $5 total. They complete a couple of the stuff I have up here. Banjo-Kazooie, this one's kind of beat up, but like I said, it was so cheap. And I don't have the manual for it up there. I don't have the manual for Super Jeopardy, or Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Super Nintendo. So I picked that up. I also needed this to add to my collection, which is The World Is Not Enough. I have the box up there as well with no manual. And then I just picked up a few manuals I just didn't have, and like I said, it was so cheap. Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Mario Kart 64, and then I picked up a couple NES games, and it was Kung Fu Heroes. And I picked up these because they were almost brand new. And The Uncanny X-Men. And then lastly, actually I bet you this one might be worth some money, just because it's a pretty cool game. I know the game's worth some money. I haven't really looked at what this is worth, but I know people talk about it on here. I remember when I first started watching on YouTube and I watched Business17, he did a specific 25-minute video on this, but here's the manual to it. Rock and Roll Racing for the Genesis. Okay, so I picked up all those. Those were $5. Lastly, earlier today, I stopped at a used bookstore that sometimes I get good deals on, sometimes I don't. If you notice, I had those 15% off coupons I've been using all year. They have them. They came, I probably have about 30 of them to use throughout the year. So I stopped in and picked up some stuff. Really, really cool stuff that I was able to pick up. And I guess I'll just show you the coolest stuff. I mean, save the last one, it's coolest. But I really, really, really wanted one of these. And you guys may know they're not easy to find with the disc. So I picked up a Game Boy player for $24.99, 15% off, so about 22 bucks after tax, and it has the disc. So, in good condition, so 22 bucks plus about 22, 23 bucks after tax. I couldn't beat that. I'm really excited to get this put on my thing and play through a bunch of my Game Boy games for it. But I've been looking for these. All I can ever find at Swap Me and stuff is just this piece, and they want a bunch of money for it or anywhere, and never the disc. So the disc is really what makes it good. So I was pretty happy. 22 bucks. I'll take that any day. The next thing I found, which is pretty cool. I'm actually not sure anything about it or if this is a better one to have, and I'm hoping somebody over there or on YouTube kind of has an idea. It is Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario 3 for the Game Boy Advance, but it's the not for resale copy. Now, I'm not sure if that makes it better or not. Like this was $15 and then 15% off, so I don't know, $13.50 or so after tax. So even if the not for resale is worth any more, it's probably a going rate for that for the game, so it's fine. But I thought it was pretty cool for a not for resale. I'm not sure if it's as rare as like not for resale Nintendo 64 games, but whatever. There it is. I picked it up. If anybody knows about it, please comment. Tell me what's up with that. Where they use these, maybe not for resales. I don't know if they're at the store or what, so maybe that would kind of give me an idea how many there were. And if it's something worth collect, you know. The next game I picked up was a pretty good steal, I'd say. Not compared to this last pickup, but this is pretty sweet. Pokemon Coliseum. $9.99, so $8.50 and then tax after the 15%. It does not have the manual, but it is in perfect condition. So, and it just looks cool. I mean, it's got a bit of a shine to it, almost like a holographic card. And I never played this game, but it kind of has cool binding and everything. It just grabbed my attention, and I liked Pokemon when I was in elementary school and stuff. So, I don't know, it was a pretty cool pickup game, and for $8.50, I think it's got to be a good deal. Lastly, here's the best deal I got. Coolest thing. I didn't really know much about it. I just kind of knew it was a hot game to look for the GameCube. Every time I do the top searches of value-wise, it's like right in the top 5. So it's something I picked up. And if I had the complete of this thing, it would be worth now my most expensive game. But that's still held like that knack right here. If you didn't see in my last unboxing video, I'd pick up with that. But I picked up, wait for it, Pokemon Box, Ruby and Sapphire. Now, it was $30 and then 15% off, so $53, $4.50 off. So, I don't know, it was about 27 bucks after tax. And it only came with a memory card and the cable. And I'll show you. The memory card inside is just the standard memory card, and there's no manual. So it's not the cool Sapphire and Ruby one that I didn't know that. I don't even remember this game. Like I said, I just always see it on the top of the list, so when I caught my eye for that price, I had to grab it. Still think it was a good pickup, and even not having the manual and the cool card, I think it's still worth some money. I mean, the box is in great condition. The disc is almost brand new. So, that's pretty cool. And, I mean, whatever. I got a memory card. I know it really doesn't go with it. I might just keep it in there with it. But I'll probably keep my eye out on the lookout for one of those. But those are pretty rare to find. So, I don't know if that'll ever happen. And a manual. That'd be cool as well. But, I don't know. But definitely really cool find, and I know I just always catch that on the top of the rare lists. So, awesome to find. I don't know if any of you guys know what it's kind of worth without having the actual memory card and manuals, but it's kind of hard to tell on eBay, and I just kind of want to know just for my own private collection and see if it's worthwhile to try to finish off the complete set of it, or is that going to be too cost prohibitive. I like to pick things up at the thrift store and different things because I don't like to pay full retail on something. I feel like to try to finish out it, I'd put so much into it that I might be better off just holding it like it is. So, but I thought it was pretty cool. For about 27 bucks, I got the cord, the memory card, and this game, which just cool to have. I know it's a pretty famously rare game for the GameCube. So that was my pickups over the last week. I definitely made some good strides on. Definitely wanted that Game Boy player so bad. I've been looking for one. I almost broke down about last week, and that's why it's funny. I saw it there and bought one on eBay for like 50 bucks, but I'm happy I waited. I knew it eventually comes, and that's how it is with it all. If I break down and buy something, it seems that I see it in the wild right afterwards. So I'm happy to find those games, and if you haven't, you're still a little bit of time left, but check out the 50 subscriber contest ending on June 30th. So check that out. Comment, like, subscribe on this video, and check out that, and comment, like, subscribe, and do the little contest, and good luck if you do that, and see you guys next week.